Alright, Military Handbook 1016, Section 8, Chemical Storage and Handling Conservation. This is mostly filled with charts, so I'm just going to read the sections and skip the charts. If you wish to, you should download this page and print them yourself and read them. Information resources. Process chemicals used with wastewater treatment vary greatly in the specific requirements for storage and handling the water environmental filtration. MOP 8 provides guidance on the designing, drying, and liquid feed system of the wastewater treatment application of the water environmental filtration. MOP FDA 10 guidance provide guidance for the safe storing, handling, feeding of chemical chlorine disinfection chemicals, including gaseous chlorines, hypochlorite. Several industrial associations, including Chlorinating Institution, National Lime Association, Chemical Manufacturer Association, and National Fire Protection Agency Association, and provide information for the designers to additional chemical manufacturers with supply handbook, material safety data sheets for the specific process chemicals upon request. Table 14 provides basic reference information for various chemicals, including their common names, formulas, most common uses. It also covers the forms and containers in which they are obtained and general characteristics of the chemicals. Table 15 presents information on feeding these chemicals, including best form of the feeding, the amount of water needed for the continuous dissolving, the type of the feeder's equipment, and handling materials. However, the new information is about existing materials is continuously emerging, and new materials are continually becoming available. When the possible treatment plant designer should seek the manufacturer recommendation up-to-date material handling, the practices of the hazardous chemical used in projects should be reported to install the environmental office. Designer checklist. Designers should be considered with a number of the handling, storage, equipment, and safety issues when designing wastewater treatment systems from an utility to facilities. The following paragraph lists the consideration. A21 Chemical Handling Checklist. A well-designed handling area should include the following elements. Are easily accessible, clearly marked, well-lighted unloading stations, guard posts to protect equipment and storage tanks for vehicle damage, a roofed platform for docking, unloading contained chemicals, mechanical device for air and aid unloading, transporting chemicals to storage areas, separate receiving storage area for the chemicals react violently for the mix together, unique pipe configuration value for each of the chemical storage on site, preventing the wrong chemical from being loaded into the tank, dust control equipment for the dry bulk bag chemical, protection for the concrete against erosive chemicals, waste and washdown, chemical cleanup facilities for all chemical handling areas, separate excavation system for non-compatible chemicals, a bulk tank level control system with high level alarm and audible truck unloading station, the 822 chemical storage checklist, prepare storage chemicals, important element of the treatment facility design. The designer should take the following steps to ensure that the adequate storage facilities exist in the treatment facility. 82221 Storage of all chemicals. Provide adequate storage for the peak demand leak. Label chemical storage areas. Determine the capability of all chemical storage incompatible chemicals separately. File the chemical manufacturer recommendation with regard to material capability. Selection of system components for the direct chemical contact. Apply all applicable codes and regulations. Locate and light ventilation switches outside storage areas. Provide automatic control for the actuate forced ventilated light when chemical storage rooms are occupied. Protect concrete and other exposed materials against corrosive mechanicals. Alright, 82222. Storage dry containerized chemicals. Storage materials, organizers, original containers, dry room, boards, and other pallets provide adequate room to maneuver hand trucks, pallet jacks, or forklifts. Locate storage dry chemicals and feed hopper the inlet level and possible alternate. Provide with the platform suitable separating pallet and container at the feed hopper inlet valve. D. Post safe load limits for the flooring and sheathing. 8223. Stored liquid chemical to provide contaminant stored volume plus the safety warnings provide for the cleanup of the reuse of spilled material. Provide bulk and containers sufficient with capacity of the contents of one standard tank truck plus a sufficient reserve supply between shipments. Provide improved storage facility with the flammable liquids. Provide freeze protection, exposed piping involves bolt tanks. Storage and liquefied gas cylinders. Provide contamination leaking containers. Provide treatment system with a hazardous gas release. Provide cool and dry well ventilated storage areas for non-combustible corrosion. Avoid approximately heat source of walkways, elevators, stairways, and heating, ventilating, air conditioning intakes. Provide restraints and gas cylinders. Feed equipment checklist. Equipment consideration for the designers include the following chemical manufacturer recommendation with regard to material capability, selection of the system components, direct chemical contact, equipment pumps and equipment that handle corrosive solution with the spray and splash guards to protect the personal work in the area. Alright, 824, safety checklist. Take the precautions to ensure adequate safety provided. The following feature for the treating of the facility of the design: continuous tie gas monitors for the alarm, explosive gas monitors and alarm with the ventilation equipment and other safety device for flammables such as special ground measuring, flame, spark arresters, etc. As far as non-explosive environmental maintain potential ignition sources eliminated. See the pressure demand is self-contained breathing apparatus for the emergency gas release situation. Emergency do log. Shower A-wash facilities located easily accessible to those in the need. Adequate ventilation, personal protective apparel such as gloves, goggles, face shields, aprons, and dusk and masks. Non-slip flooring and polymer storage in the handling areas. Facility design eliminated need to reach the beyond safety limits of facility design, but the minimized need for the manual lifting. J directive for the handle hazard warning instructional signs when appropriate. Alright, A3 code and regulations. Governments are all able to establish code regulations that provide the design with the minimum requirements of the guidance. The Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970 subsequent as amendments probability. Most significant federal statute affecting the design of the chemical handling storage facilities. However, there are other applicable regulations keeping up with them, and this challenge. Today, computerized sources for the summarized building code for the categories, for example, life safety, fire prevention, are available. However, the treatment plant designer must be determined which codes apply to the wastewater treatment plants for installation in foreign countries. Consult final governing standards for the country in which the facility will be located. Alright, this shows your chemical shipping data and characteristic common name for formula, grade of available forms, continuous requirements, appearance for the prosperity, weight of the cubic pound of the cubic feet, bulk density, commercial strength, and soluble in water. Continued. Alright, these are the specific feeding charts. Chemical formula name, best feeding form, chemical water ratio, continuous dissolving type of defenders, accessory heat equipment required, suitable handling material solutions. In Section 9, effluent disposal reclamation.